Hello everybody, this is Love of Truth Tarot, and I'm getting into another reading. Collective reading. We're going to ring the singing bowl. I was trying to hit it really lightly. I'm trying to get the right, levels, volume, I guess. Because I know it can sound loud in the camera. Or in the microphone, you know what I'm saying, in the video. Okay. So this deck I feel I want to use, but I wanted to use another deck that I made. Alright. So it's like a big, huge one. Okay. Some people have really double this. Which is awesome because I love when readers make their own cards, whether that be professionally or just like this. But angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light, please give us what we need to see. I'm going to let them kind of fly out for a little bit. Angels, guides, there's too many. Alright, that's going to say. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light, what do we need to see? And I think I'm going to be doing small, or short, I should say, shorter videos, because I want to be able to get more of them out to you guys. Okay, that wants to come out. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light. What do we need to see? I think it's saying that we need to just stop for a second. Okay. So we have high road. Take the high road. Oh, that's weird. Underground. Okay, so I'm getting that's two different people. So that's either you or the other person, or I'm guessing you're taking the high road. We have sadness. Oh, and we have something behind that. Karma. Oh my God, you guys. So that is a sign. This was behind sadness, okay? It was stuck behind it. Metaphorically, what would that mean? I feel like there's many meanings. But that goes under the underground. Someone's feeling... Wow, that's crazy, you guys. Look, I can't. This is crazy, but this is good crazy. Underground and high road. Really? And they're the two top ones I decided to put here. Come on. Someone's taking the underground. Someone's taking the high road. Someone's sad and has hidden karma. That's what I think. Karma that they didn't know was there behind the sadness. So something sad has happened, is going to happen already, or is happening right now. Then we have wisdom under high road. Oh, this is getting crazy here. Okay. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light. Yeah, this wanted to come out. Well, this was on the top of the deck, and I was going to say something about it, and then I started shuffling. So desires, I feel, would be under... It's not necessarily under anything. I just feel like when these first ones came out, that wisdom was under high road, and sadness and karma behind sadness is underground. Okay, so what this all means is the underground and versus the high road is someone taking a road. We'll just call it a road, or it's like a path underground where It's dark, murky, scary. I'm trying to think of all the things that have to do with like being underground and in darkness. Anything that you can relate to that. There's no light. Obviously, I just said darkness, but there's no airflow usually. Right? There's no... I don't know if there's less oxygen. I guess, yeah, you'd say so, right? I mean, technically, if you want to be technical, I don't know if caves have more or less oxygen, so can't really say. But I'm just thinking of like an underground tunnel or like a pathway that goes underground type thing. And then I'm thinking about a high road, obviously, like a highway or something. And I just feel like this is your energy of the high road. Just speaking what I feel right now. Okay, I'm also getting harmony. And they're purple and pink. So that's interesting. I'm going with what I'm feeling here. Okay. You're taking the high road. You're choosing to do what's healthy. That requires a lot of wisdom, and I think it's also you're going to gain more wisdom taking the high road. And what that means is also being optimistic and looking at things from almost like an objective point of view. And not letting things pull you down, any negative things, feelings, emotions, any depression. And I feel like, no offense, but the underground, it's like, okay, it could be two different people, it could be two different paths, right? You could either take the high road or the underground. We're going to just leave it at that, okay? Because it could be about people, but I think the message is usually more important than the people, because you know who you are, right? Sadness, not knowing, like there was something I feel that created sadness, an enormous amount of sadness, and then there's karma attached to it. And I think, like I said, that's why it's so sad, because there's a lot of karma attached to it. It might not just be something that happened, but something that has been happening, or an ongoing cycle I'm hearing. Okay. And then desires. I feel like it can apply to both things, like saying, what type of desire do you have? What do you desire? Because it's clear to see, if you take the high road, you're going to gain wisdom. You're going to gain more choices to make, to choose what desire do I want to fulfill. And with the underground, it's like you don't have many choices except for sadness. That's what I'm seeing, or karma. Now, karma's not always bad, but, and I'm not saying, okay, this is the bad side, this is the light side, but it is in a way. But it's also like, let's look deeper, because we could have good karma, but let's be aware of what our desires are, how we're accomplishing those desires, how we're bringing those to ourselves, like, law of attraction. Because we're not chasing. We shouldn't be chasing. Again, I feel that applies to the high road. If you're chasing, you're stressed out. So you're in the underground. This is just, I don't know. This is just coming out of me here. Then we have harmony. There's more harmony when you choose the high road. We have, it's going to happen on the top of the deck. I don't know what that's about, but I just felt like I had to show that. It's going to happen. Choosing one side or the other is going to happen, obviously. It's like, what do you choose? What do you know, guys? Comes out again. It's going to happen. Answers are going to come. But you guys, I was asking in my head, I did not say this out loud, but I was asking for another card to link with Underground. We have Poison. Dude. Look at this. This is total opposites. Poison and Harmony. How opposite can you get? Right? Harmony is where everything's working together. And I just saw like a soup or like a smoothie being mixed. I don't know why, but something being mixed together in a pot or in a container. And then I see poison going into it, right? On one hand, and then you have another pot or another container with whatever and you're stirring, and that one has harmony in it, and there is harmony's like everything's working out. It's like one person supporting another person and another person supporting another person, and it all just works out because they're all supporting each other, if that makes sense. Just explain harmony versus poison. Poison is like you put one drop of poison in that mixture that I was talking about, like you're metaphorically stirring, and it's going to poison the whole thing. And I've heard this somewhere, and I don't know where, but I want to say it was a reading, but I feel like people have talked about this before anyway. Okay, we're done with these ones, but that was like, whoa. Okay. I'm kind of liking this style. Like, it just came out of nowhere, you know? It's like one verse. It's like this side versus this side. Like, what is this, game right now? Now, I didn't ask for anything, but this came out. So, 10 of water, which would be the 10 of cups, came out. And the 10 of cups is happy. Excuse me. Happy family, happy life. Happy everything. And yeah, it's like a happy home life, happy feelings and contentment and feeling at home. Yeah, feeling like home is everything. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing weird things in the distance. Okay. Let's get one for the underground again. Okay. All right. Oh, I see what this is. I'm not going to read them reversed because I just had that intention. So, okay. Wow, guys, this is crazy. We have the Tower and the 8 of Fire. So what this means is this is the 8 of Wands. With the Tower, that means the Tower is coming down fast. Whatever needs to go, whatever needs to die, whatever needs to crumble is going to crumble. Very fast. Rapidly. And I'm hearing the word destructive. It's going to be very destructive. Whatever is coming down, whatever this is. Okay, again, underground. I asked, please give me a card for underground. The underground side. And I'm going to put the 10 of Cups over here. I'm going to leave this. I have like stuff in the way here, but there, we can just, layer things. Anyway, I'm rearranging my whole thing here. All right, we need to get more for the high road. What is the high road energy? Wow, see? Oh my God, you guys. Oh, I get so excited when this happens because it's like, it's so real. It's so true. How could you not love tarot like love? How could you not like or love tarot? How? Look at this. Strength and 7 of air. Okay. I'm going to get to 7 of air. I'm going to do strength. Strength, obviously, is pretty easy to see. My hand's like I'm trying to turn my hand a certain way. Strength, let me just do this, the usual. This is like being brave and also having, it's courage, of course, too, but it's like having a certain touch. Like, okay, for example, in the Rider-Waite deck, I should say, the woman is holding the mouth. Now, some people say it's holding it shut, trying to shut it, or it's holding it open. Either way, there's a relationship with the girl, the woman, and the lion. And what it is that the lion is basically, I want to say tamed, but not tamed, but like, some people would use that word. I feel like it's more of a connection. There's more of a connection there. It's not like she's controlling the lion. It's more of like almost tempering. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to use the right words here, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. There's more of a deeper thing to it than just taming the lion. It's more of a spiritual thing, and it's almost like having, spiritual gifts, a psychic gift, a mediumship type of gift, almost like telekinesis, like where you can read people's thoughts and they can read yours. Well, usually it's you read theirs. And that's what I'm trying to say with the relationship with the woman and the lion. And I'm trying to get to the point here. And the point is that when you take the high road, you have that connection with God, with the higher power. And at first, when I looked at this card, the 7 of 8, wow, okay, 7 of air. It's like you're talking so much you just can't keep up. 7 of air is, okay, what I thought it was at first was 7 of cups. And I was thinking in my head, oh, that means choices, right? Well, no, it's 7 of air. It's 7 of swords. So what that means is, okay, normally it would be something more like getting your own way, or like maybe swindling or cheating someone out of something, and it's not always bad though, but that's what I'm getting to with this card. Or yeah, deception, that's the word I was looking for. It's not always a negative thing, and I feel like what this is saying is it's also a card. I remember someone said this, that it's like making a run for it, but in a way where it's like you need to take care of yourself. You need to like look out for yourself. That's what it is. You need to look out for yourself, but in a healthy way, of course. And you basically just need to do whatever needs to be done, obviously within, your morals, of course, but it's like, you know what? Let me read from one of my books. This is the Guided Tarot. I don't usually do this, but I just feel like, sometimes it's nice to get the actual meaning and then go based off of that. Yeah, it says deception or strategy, and it could mean that somebody's hiding something from you, or trying to get away with something, but I feel like there's something else in here. There's always an opportunity to reframe the situation with honesty and frank communication, as suggested by the 2 remaining swords. So ask yourself, what is the 7 swords asking you to confront? Oh, what is it asking you to confront? There's something you need to confront. Okay. But I feel like, okay, since we had this whole theme here of like this side and that side, and this is longer than I thought it would be, but that's okay. It's like, I'm still getting the energy, because I'm reading intuitively, okay? I'm still getting this energy of like protecting yourself. You're looking out for yourself. You're not being deceptive, and you're not doing anything where you're lying or cheating or, you know, anything of that nature, okay? You might not be all out in the open, and you might not be communicating everything, right? Now, it does say be honest and have frank communication, which you can do, but I feel that this is leaning more towards doing what's right for yourself and sticking up for yourself. It's interesting because it says for a reverse, not to say it is a reverse, but it can signal a plan or strategy that isn't working in your favor and needs to be approached from a different perspective. See what I mean? So like the opposite of that, because it's not reversed. So it would be something that is working in your favor, that is, strategy. Yes. Okay. That's all it is. That's all I'm trying to get to. Is that you are just being strategic. It's not like you're doing anything wrong. You're not. And you're not being deceptive in that sense of like, I'm doing this thing and you don't know what it is and I'm hiding this from you. And no, you're just not. It's like not showing your hand, you know, but you're not like trying to hurt anyone, or nothing you're doing is hurting anyone. Okay, nothing you're doing, it's all for you. That's basically what I'm saying, is you're strategizing how to take care of you, because again, high road, we got to go back to what the original, thing was, and that is included. And I think that's meant to be in here like this, to show us that it's not always bad to have a strategy for yourself. That doesn't mean that you're trying to get one up on somebody, but it can apply to that situation. Just like any card can be used as good or bad, or looked at as good or bad, but it's not inherently good or bad, right? Because it's just a symbol, and a lot of these cards do have opposite meanings. So it's just like, it's all about perspective and how you look at it. And that's why I love reading intuitively, because I'm glad I got to that point. And that's what I was trying to make the point of, is a strategy. Because look, the tower is coming down super fast. So look, sadness, karma, poison, and I believe this is more of a karmic situation. This is in the darkness. So it's like, and this needs to come to light. Eventually, this needs to move into this, if that makes sense. You have choices. You have the wisdom to keep moving down this road, and you chose the harmonious way. Even though, again, there's still a little bit like the yin-yang symbol. There's a little bit of darkness. There's a little bit of sadness, of course, because you're coming from this usually, because everything's a process, everything's a learning thing, everything's a journey. So it's like you're coming through this. Like everybody has to go through all this energy first, all of this sadness, all of this depression and darkness to get to this part, right? How would you even get here? You have to go through it. I think that's why a lot of people get stuck there, because they don't want to go through it. It's like, oh, but you don't understand. If you just walk through it, you're going to actually get to where you want to be. And it's beautiful there. Bright. You can see everything. And what I mean by that is the truth. The truth is revealed and it's out in the open. And it's very beautiful. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys for watching and listening. And I will see you guys soon. And this is longer than I thought. Anyway, if you need any information, it's in the description box below. And I will talk to you guys soon. Hope you're doing well. Bye.